Hey there, we are on the book of Leviticus. Now, this is the book where Bible reading plans die. Like even switching from New Testament to the Old Testament, you lose a lot of people after you get through Genesis because who wants to read through all of these laws? Understandable. I can admit I have not read through every single law. I have not read through a lot of that, so this we're going to be doing together. And if we can look deeper, we can realize that it's all about holiness, worship, and God's presence among his people. Yes, there are sacrifices and laws and rules, but beneath it all is a deep message. God is setting apart his people to live differently. So that's my challenge for you, to stick with this. I know it's going to be hard, but you stick with it, and then you can honestly say you have read through the entirety of the Bible. Okay, let's keep going. So Leviticus Chapter 1, burnt offerings. This isn't going to be about a barbecue. It's about complete surrender to him. The Lord called to Moses and spoke to him from the tent of meeting, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when any one of you brings an offering to the Lord, you shall bring your offering of domestic animals from the herd, cattle and oxen, or from the flock, sheep or goats. If his offering is a burnt offering from the herd, he shall offer a male without blemish. He shall offer it at the doorway of the tent of meeting so that he may be accepted before the Lord. He shall lay his hand on the head of the burnt offering, transferring symbolically his guilt to the sacrifice, that it may be accepted for him to make atonement on his behalf." Beautiful picture of how Jesus wipes our guilt from us and our shame from us as well. "He shall kill the young bull before the Lord, and Aaron's sons, the priests, shall present the blood and sprinkle the blood around the altar that is at the doorway of the tent of meeting. Then he shall skin the burnt offering and cut it into pieces. The sons of Aaron, the high priest, shall put fire on the altar of burnt offerings and arrange wood on the fire. Then Aaron's sons, the priests, shall arrange the pieces, the head and the fat, on the wood which is on the fire that is on the altar, but he shall wash its entrails and its legs with water. The priest shall offer all of it up in the smoke on the altar as a burnt offering. It is an offering by fire, a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord. But if his offering is from the flock of the sheep or of the goats as a burnt offering, he shall offer a male without blemish," perfect and not with blemish. "He shall kill it on the north side of the altar before the Lord, and Aaron's sons, the priest, shall sprinkle its blood around on the altar. He shall cut it into pieces with its head and its fat. The priest shall arrange them in the wood which is on the fire that is on the altar. But he shall wash the entrails and legs with water. The priest shall offer all of it and offer it up in smoke on the altar. It is a burnt offering, an offering by fire, a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord. But if his offering to the Lord is a burnt offering of birds, then he shall bring turtle doves or young pigeons as his offering. The priest shall bring it to the altar and wring off its head and offer it up in smoke on the altar, and its blood is to be drained out on the side of the altar. He shall remove its crop with its feathers and throw it next to the east side of the altar in the place for ashes. Then he shall tear it open by its wings, but shall not sever it. And the priest shall offer it up in smoke on the altar, on the wood that is on the fire. It is a burnt offering, an offering by fire, a sweet and soothing aroma to the Lord." All right, this is your daily Bible chapter reading God's Word Monday through Friday. See you tomorrow.